I'm the one you try to claim. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not the one to sit around and be played. Call me up with no shame. All your words sound the same. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not the one to sit around and be played. If you come around just to play me, don't bother, cause you ain't overdue. Don't even try to convince me. Don't bother, cause now I see you through.
Hello everybody, it's playoff time. Welcome to today's League of Legends stream. So excited. We hop straight into the draft here. I'm joined by Crispyfriedrice.
Yay, playoffs!
It's pretty much what we've been looking forward to all year. And what our team here has been looking forward to all year. Looking at the bands here. I don't know who TSP is, but I'm assuming that's us. So
Tarleton State Purple.
Oh, you know what? You're
Yeah,
smarter than me. You
I'm
piece
smart.
that one together.
Yeah, I'm smart. Wait, so Tarleton's banning Gwen and Varus?
Yeah, assuming they did a little bit of their research, and then once again the enemy team has elected to ban Jinx instantly off of Pow Pow.
Yeah, they don't want
Along with Smolder.
on his character. Wait, Smolder too? Okay, so.
And I beg to argue that the more bans they put on the ADC, the more of a favorable draft it is for Tarleton, considering Pow Pow's ability to pretty much play anything depending on what comp they choose to run.
Very versatile.
So definitely not the worst for them. Now Olaf ban being considered as well. Mascara has brought that one out before. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and lock it in. I think that's Kindred as a third ban for ours, I think.
Yeah, that's Kindred. Ashe. Ooh, Ashe. It's been a while since we've seen Pow Pow's Ashe.
Always a classic.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
It always seems to really ramp up towards the mid-late game, without a doubt. So we'll see what the follow-up response is here for MSU.
I wonder if they're gonna ban Maokai. Ooh, Rek'Sai. I haven't seen a Rek'Sai in a while.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I've seen a Rek'Sai in a match. For those of you who don't know, it's a jungler.
Yeah, I've also seen Rek'Sai play top.
Yeah, probably a little more rare. Second pick here for the side of MSU.
So I do have a little information from Val. He said that he might pick a character that we haven't seen before.
Always exciting stuff, especially for it to come out during the playoffs. You'd expect it to be something they've drilled just a little bit. Sejuani pick in the jungle. Likely for Fuyu.
Yes.
Followed up by a Nasus mid.
Yeah, Nasus, so that's Gimmick's pick.
Likely the response to the Galio. Final pick here for the side of MSU before we get into the bans for both sides. It's going to be Severe.
Severe. Sivir. Severe. I don't know.
Another one of those common ADCs you'll see. Pretty decent scaler as well. Doesn't have the best early laning phase in my opinion though. So we'll see if Pow Pow potentially look to snowball it just a bit in the early levels of this game.
Bjorddd does have my favorite skin though. What am I? Top 5 favorite skins in the game.
Pizza?
Yeah, the pizza one. The pizza one's so good. It's so good.
Very interesting. Tarleton's gonna go ahead and ban Mordekaiser. That's something we haven't seen us ban all year, so it must be one of the enemy top laners' more favored picks. Tarleton's just go ahead and take it out. Alistar ban for the side of MSU. Their final ban here.
Aimed at Val the Grand.
Gonna be Kennen.
Alright.
So Kennen off the table here for Mascara. That's what he elects to do now. Be the Lulu ban for Tarleton.
Those are the bans.
Now, what I have seen from Tarleton in one of their previous matches when they ran Ashe is Val the Grand locked in Thresh. You get those double stuns from the Ashe ultimate and the Thresh hooks that land.
Yeah.
So we are going to get a Yumi cat on the side of MSU. Very interesting stuff.
Oh no. Okay. Seraphine?
Seraphine, definitely a good support pick. It's not something I've seen Val the Grand play a lot, but without a doubt. Oh, and would you look at this? The pick for Mascara is going to be Jax, a very formidable top laner.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
He's definitely one of the more punishing top laners. And that's probably why they banned Morty, because Jax does not do very well in the Morty, I believe.
You actually see Jax being picked a lot in pro games as well. And the final pick for the side of MSU will be Cho'Gath, which will likely be played top, pending whether or not Galio and Cho'Gath swap around, which I doubt it. It'll probably be Cho'Gath top.
Yeah. Cho'Gath is a hard laner to go into.
That'll do it for our drafting phase here. So I'm going to go ahead and swap screens, as we hopefully get loaded up into this match here pretty soon. Oh, my bad. I think I'll go ahead and swap us to just kidding. It's always when I say something.
Yeah. You just had to go and say something.
So all those champions are going to go get locked in. Runes and some spells going to be confirmed, as we look forward to our first match here in playoffs for the League of Legends team.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you really just expect everyone from both sides to kind of just be bringing their best. And we have a unfortunate crash here, it seems. A couple of the PCs in the lounge.
Okay, well that sucks.
So it looks like we are actually going to be cutting the break. See, I knew we were going to have to do that the whole time. Oh, there you go. Pow Pow explaining the situation. Jungler has the bug where it does not let them lock the champ they need to lock. So I will swap to break, and we'll be loading into the match shortly. Okay, so we're going to try this again.
We back.
We are back, and going to go ahead and lock everything in again. Jax, Sejuani, Nasus, Ashe, Seraphine. Cho'Gath, Rek'Sai, Galio, Severe, Yuumi.
Severe. Is it Severe or Severe?
Honestly, don't know.
Me neither. I don't know things.
Well, last few players to lock in before we wait out the inevitable spectator delay that I love about this league client so very much.
I love the spectator delay. It's so fun.
Because it's kind of notable, since we're about to head into your awesome segment here, I think it only makes sense for us to talk about Jax himself. It's not a pick we've seen in the top lane at all this season from Tarleton, or I don't think we've played against it either. But it's very formidable, so go ahead and talk about that one.
Yeah, so Jax can be very hard to lane against because he is very powerful and he has lots of ways to all in. So he has a leap, and he can leap towards someone and then strike the that person for extra damage. He can also like make his weapon energy, like he can like empower his weapon, right? So he can, whenever he autos, he will deal more damage. And one of his big things is his counter attack. So he'll start spinning his spear in like in a circle above him, and he can't take any damage so he can get autoed, abilities can get thrown at him, he can't take any damage from that. And then after he then counterattacks. So all the damage he counterattacks, he parries. He counterattacks and stuns the opponent. So what Jax will often do is they'll leap in, counter, stun, and then they'll empower their attack and just absolutely beat the crap out of their laner.
Yeah, if the Jax gets ahead, best of luck to you. Yeah. You're not doing any damage to him, and he sure will do a lot of damage to you in a very short amount of time, a lot of burst.
And Jax's ult is it's not like an ability like every other champion has. He just gets more attack speed, and like I think it's every third or fourth basic attack, he gets more attack speed.
I think it also provides more stats depending on the number of people that you are like adjacent to or when you use the ultimate. So it could be also pretty useful in team fights, and then pair that with a couple of hyperscalers like Nasus and Ashe, and you have yourselves a composition for sure.
But if Jax gets ahead, it is very, very hard to play against that. And that's probably why they banned Mordekaiser, because Mordekaiser is also a stat checker. He's a lame bully, so if Mordekaiser were to ult a Jax, the Mordekaiser usually wins.
Now, do you have any knowledge about Rek'Sai?
I do. I have a little bit of knowledge about Rek'Sai. So I've seen Rek'Sai play top and jungle, mainly played jungle, and Rek'Sai's whole ability kit is Rek'Sai makes tunnels that it can burrow down under and use it to rotate. That's all I know. I know there's more to Rek'Sai's kit, but her main thing, I think it's her main thing is tunnels. I can look it up real quick. Yeah, so she can make tunnels that she can burrow through, and she gets increased movement speed, but her vision range is reduced. And she can't use basic attacks when she's burrowing. Oh, okay, I see. So whenever she attacks and uses abilities, she generates fury. And when she goes under the tunnels, she uses that fury to heal herself.
Alrighty, guys. Spectator delay over. We're about to hop into game 1 here.
Oh, yeah.
Of playoffs. Round 1 here for Tarleton. We'll see what the early game looks like for these teams. Tarleton in recent matches have been playing more passive, but it wouldn't surprise me if we get some sort of invade or something different as we head into these playoff games. Looks like we are spreading out, though. Each player going into their individual lane, so no group invade here this time. I'm very interested to see if the Yuumi Cats picks can end up working out for side of MSU.
I was just about to say the Yumi's interesting.
This is embarrassing.
Because in my opinion, it does give Pow Pow an opportunity to snowball the early game. Especially against a champion like Severe that I'd already mentioned that the early game isn't the strongest.
Yeah. And Yumi really, I mean, Yumi has a slow and he has a shield, but Yumi really doesn't have any hard forms of CC. So they are gonna, the bot lane is definitely gonna, the enemy bot lane, which school is it? What are the acronyms?
I'm actually not sure.
Well, the enemy bot lane, anyway, either way, the enemy bot lane is gonna rely a lot more on the jungle. So I would make a guess that the jungle is gonna path more towards bot lane this game.
As you can see, Rek'Sai is starting top, so Rek'Sai will be pathing bot in this game. As we head into things, laning phase has begun. And you can already see how impressive.
Yeah, that's just... And Seraphine with Ashe is a really, really good combo because both characters are built around slowing and healing, so they can out-sustain. They definitely can out-sustain.
There's that counter-strike as well for Mascara. Doing a bit of trading there with the Cho'Gath in top lane. So already seeing a few of those things that we were talking about already happening as Flex needs to be careful. Tagged down to half HP on level 1.
But right now, honestly, Tarleton needs to play it slow and allow the Nasus to scale. That's actually... Nasus is one of those big scaling characters. Val getting a little close to the tower here.
Pow Pow and Valdegram willing to play very aggressive in this matchup, as you can see. Valdegram taking some decent damage. Good route, though. Give him enough time to back out. Meantime, Mascara is going to hit level 3 first and immediately look to trade in on the Cho'Gath.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what you have to do against a Cho'Gath early. Yeah, there's a stun.
Yeah, big damage done.
Honestly, that's really what you have to do early game against a Cho'Gath, because Cho'Gath is very, very weak early game.
In the meantime, we're getting a gank from Rek'Sai here. It's going to be a flash coming out from Valdegram. Pow Pow doing his best to keep him alive, but it will be first blood. And the second kill, barrier is used by Pow Pow, but he's not going to live. Flex gets the kill. And a good start here for the side of MSU. Jungle's able to path bot and secure those 2 kills.
Yeah, so right there, I mean, like I said, they're definitely going to rely on ganks more for from the Rex side. Gimmick and Galio just taking shots at each other. Wait, Gimmick ghosting, there's flash out.
Gimmick doing massive damage. Don't think he's going to be able to get it. Not quite the Q, not enough to finish him off. When NASA scales a little more and gets a few more stacks, that Q will kill. But not yet.
Absolutely.
But a good attempt there on the all-in. Forces out the flash from Schmeckles. In the meantime, Tarleton's bot lane has made their way back to lane. Cho'Gath here is running a little bit low on mana. Might be looking at an AP version of Jax. Mascara is elected to purchase a Dark Seal here in this matchup. So I'm going to be interested to see what the item selection looks like as we continue in this game. It would make sense because you look at Tarleton's composition. I will say that is the one thing. Most of them are physical damage, so going AP on Jax will not be a bad move. Both top laners going to go ahead and use their TPs as they get their resets in.
That's good. Very good.
I believe Rek'Sai will get spotted here on vision.
Yeah, there goes Mascara right back in with the counter stun. Good airborne by the Cho'Gath there.
Another good trade here from Mascara in top lane. Pow Pow facing a little bit of pressure. Gonna be able to kite just a little bit and return some of that damage there. In the meantime, the gank coming in. Gimmick finishes off Schmeckles with the Q. In the meantime, Severe taken down too. It's Pow Pow and Bjorddd to fall once again.
Yeah, so, well, that was a good gank from, mid, allowing Gimmick to get a little more ahead. Bot lane seems to be getting a little bit behind here.
Yeah, an unfortunate start here for Tarleton's bot lane. Nevertheless, they do get something back for it. Gimmick securing at least 1 kill.
Yeah, there's counter.
These players are getting dangerously low.
Both flashes out.
Mascara looks to ult and try and save himself, but he can't. Cho'Gath is going to use the ultimate.
Yeah, he does get a kill on the Rek'Sai here. I don't think he gets 2, but Fuyu is here.
The lifesteal from Gimmick is keeping himself alive, and it's a double kill for Gimmick. This Nasus is going to be a huge win condition for Tarleton if they can keep this up.
Absolutely.
Definitely showing some of the advantages of Nasus there. The lifesteal is able to keep him up and secure that double, along with the assistance from Fuyu.
That's a good. Yeah, Fuyu's been ganking mid a lot.
Now it's worth keeping in mind that Severe does have a shutdown now, sitting with those 3 kills. I will say Pow Pow is still out CSing the Severe, so that is a positive to keep in mind.
It will be a little bit of a gold deficit, but as long as Pow Pow keeps his CS up, it shouldn't be too bad.
Here we go, some pressure being applied once again onto Schmeckles. Don't think they're going to be able to get him though as he retreats under turret. And the good news here for Tarleton is after securing the grubs, there was no attempt by MSU to try and get this dragon. Pow Pow once again going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Severe has the ultimate available.
Here's a
It's going to be a flash from Rek'Sai and Pow Pow goes down. Bjorddd still getting pushed here by Flex. And Flex is able to deal with him as well. So this bot lane is really starting to run away with their lead. In the early game here, at least. So Tarleton's going to have to look to try and turn that one around. And I had mentioned they hadn't gotten the dragon, but those kills will ultimately secure it for him. Fuyu does well to dodge that. See if her and Gimmick can get anything done here. It's going to be a stun landed. I believe that was the Ashe ultimate. Who's going to get that shutdown? It's going to be Gimmick. And with that, the Nasus continues to expand their lead. Mascara trading a little bit with the Cho'Gath, not doing a lot of damage. Oh man, that's the Cho'Gath ultimate coming out, getting Mascara pretty much on 1 HP. It's going to be a struggle to stay in lane without getting dove, but he's going to try it.
At least Cho'Gath ult was out. It should be a pretty lengthy cooldown for that as well.
Bjorddd facing a bit of trouble once again as Rek'Sai's made their way into bot. Pow Pow going to be the next target. He goes down as well.
Yeah, so yeah, the Rek'Sai is just camping bot here. Very hard for Val and Lil Pow Pow to do anything as long as the Rek'Sai just stays. Now, on the bright side, the Rek'Sai is completely ignoring this Galio. It's letting Gimmick get lots of stacks, and the more stacks Gimmick gets, the better.
Oh, well played there from Mascara. Avoids the dive. But he does get queued there, and he will go down. And I don't know, not quite. Turret doesn't finish off Cho'Gath. And so, a good play there from Mascara to use the counter strike so he doesn't get dove initially. Ultimately, his HP was just too low to be able to do anything. Bjorddd's going to look to cancel the backport. Wasn't able to do it. Yeah, a lot of plates were able to be secured by Flex in the meantime while Pow Pow is gone. As really, you can tell MSU are making a pretty good effort to try and keep him out of the game.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that Q damage from Nasus. It's already getting up there.
Yeah, That is a lot of NASA stacks.
And he has secured his first item here too. Definitely what you like to see if you're Tarleton. Ultimately, the lead is not unmanageable. We're sitting at 11 minutes in the game. You're looking at 1.5K gold lead for MSU.
It's still doable. We've seen Tarleton come back from a lot worse, so don't count them out of the game yet.
After securing these grubs, that'll be 6 grubs for them, so split pushing and taking down these towers will be no problem really for them.
Yeah.
So well done there to get those objectives and keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, Rek'Sai is just at bot again. Rek'Sai is just not leaving.
I think Pow knows it too. He's pretty much backing up and conceding this turret. So it's going to be the first turret gained here for MSU.
It might have wards or something like that.
Asher is going to be sent out to try and connect on the Galio. It doesn't quite land. I think they should get this turret here in bot lane.
Gimmick's airborne. Stay away from the NASA stacks.
And Gimmick has no problem getting charged at by Galio, so he'll just go ahead and cue him back.
Yeah, because any damage Galio is going to do to Gimmick is just going to get countered by the lifesteal that he has on his stacks. Yeah, I mean, tickles. It tickles. Oh,
that's going to
nice
go ahead and
move.
cue that plate. Only take 1 turret shot for it. Well done there by Gimmick. After getting that first turret in bot lane, seems like MSC's bot lane is going to go ahead and move into mid. It's going to be a new challenge here for Gimmick, as Severe has been able to secure a few kills, so see if might have the first item. She does. As the second dragon has now spawned in.
I wonder what drag it'll be.
Yeah, we'll find out what the soul's gonna be after this. Nice root there. Galio gonna try and save Moose here. And ultimately Tarleton decides to back up after seeing that.
More move. I think they know they can't really fight them right now.
Still a bit of grouping being done in mid. Cho'Gath gonna eat a few turret shots here, but Mascara not really able to go in, taking a little too much damage. Oh, nice stun and charm being landed there. It's a huge team fight coming in for Tarleton. Gimmick doing big damage onto the Yuumi Cat. Taking down 1. I thought that was the Yuumi Cat. It was actually the Rek'Sai taking all the damage. All these Tarleton players are going to be left pretty weak, though, so they have to be careful of a re-engage. Coming out from the side of MSU. They are going to try the Dragon, though. MSU not looking to give it up just yet. Severe's going to go ahead and go in. Pow going to turn. Gimmick leading the charge. Valdegrand gets the kill. Dragon secured. Pow will fall.
Not bad death. Not a bad death whatsoever. I mean, giving up a death for the next drag, delaying the other team from getting closer to soul point.
You got to think about the current state of this game too. That Severe had a shutdown. Pow not really worth much gold, all things considered. It also forces out the Cho'Gath teleport into bot. Mascara is able to earn that first turret in top lane, so Tarleton's getting a lot for this team fight, including that dragon.
That is a lot of value.
So Pow will go ahead and give his life for that any day of the week.
And Gimmick got another kill on the Rek'Sai as well, so Gimmick is gaining even more power.
So that really benefits Tarleton, as you can see, as the lead is cut down to about 600 now in terms of gold.
Quite favorable there.
So yeah, if you're Tarleton, excellent. It's an excellent result.
Huge ult by Val and Val the Grand to initiate the fight originally, it was really good. Seraphine's ult is very good in team fights.
Yeah, you kind of get to notice the chains you see there coming out from the Seraphine ult and Ashe ultimate combination.
Yeah, I mean, Tarleton has
along with what Sejuani has available. I believe Sejuani has some slows in her kit.
She has a bunch of slows. She has a bunch.
So the ideas behind this comp clearly have the ability to work out here in team fights. I'm gonna look and try and earn this Rift Herald. Apow's gonna move his way up towards top as well to go ahead and chop this down.
It looks like the other team isn't even contesting the Rift Herald here. So yeah, so Tarleton does get Rift Herald, which is good. Another objective for Tarleton. Yeah, and as you can see, the gold advantage is getting lower and lower as well.
Galio's actually moved towards top. And I guess what MSU would think would be an easier matchup for him in the Jax, who hasn't gotten any kills just yet. While Cho'Gath, who has secured a couple kills in top lane, now laning against Gimmick as he continues to farm up in the side lane. Rek'Sai is going to move his way towards Pao here. Oh, Pao's taking big damage. He's in danger of getting dove. He'll go down.
Yeah. There's Ignite out by somebody.
And it's really just difficult for Pao to play it out.
Yeah. Ashe
and Gimmick's going to go for the all-in. He's 2 levels down on Cho'Gath, but I don't know if it's going to matter. He's doing some big damage. Let's see if he's able to land another Wither.
Cho'Gath is on the run.
In the meantime, this tower is going to be... Oh, a nice flash there from Mascara. He's flashing onto Flex.
Nice.
Flex is on the run. Mascara is continuing to go in. Oh, but the healing is just too much. I don't think Mascara is going to be able to get him. He's actually going to drop. It's the Rek'Sai with another kill. Fuyus being forced to back up. Galio ultimate coming out as well. And MSU are doing everything in their power to try and get this turret while they have the numbers advantage.
The issue with Ashe, right? Ashe is a very good character, but the thing about Ashe is Ashe does not have any movement abilities. If Ashe gets caught out or rooted, she's gonna die. And that's the issue Pao is having right here. If he gets dove, slowed, anything like that, there's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah, especially when Rek'Sai just pretty much runs at him and bursts. Bursts all the damage, in addition to what Severe was already throwing at him. Like I said, makes it pretty hard to play. But if he gives himself enough time to scale, he can definitely find his way back into this game. As you do have the win condition in Gimmick.
5-1.
And although the Jax is 0-3 in Mascara, he's been able to earn himself a decent amount of gold from that top turret and his farm. This next dragon spawning in pretty soon here. In under a minute.
Jax versus Galio. Kind of laning against each other bot. So we do get Torrent. Mascara has
and they're looking to try and catch this Galio, but he's going to retreat under turret. Don't think they're going to be able to get him. But a good attempt there.
Alright, I thought Tarleton was the other team, but Drag is up.
Yeah, Tarleton was kind of just seeking a pick there before the dragon fight, but now we're going to get it.
Another fight.
As
Turn mid.
Yeah, they're looking for this team fight. Tarleton's going to go ahead and initiate in these 2 players. It's going to be a big taunt landed by the Galio. Val the Grand in trouble. Might be the first one to fall. He's going to stay alive for now. Gimmick takes down one. Pao on the run, being chased by Schmeckles. Schmeckles going to flash onto him, take him down. Gimmick still looking to pressure the Cho'Gath. Mascara stuns him up, takes him out.
His kill.
It's a big shutdown earned for him. Schmeckles taking big damage, takes down Fuyu, traded out by Gimmick. Mascara, he's getting chunked by the Otacon. Otacon assisting Flex. Flash onto Val the Grand from Flex. Gimmick continuing to do damage, continuing to be huge here for Tarleton. It's a shutdown. It's a triple Yumi Cat, last one left. Big quadra for Gimmick, another shutdown. This Nasus is huge.
Honestly, the Galio kind of trolled a little bit. The Galio followed kept on following Pow Pow, and what he could have done instead is he could have ulted in and helped whoever Gimmick was killing. But that was a great fight, and Gimmick should be able to get tower here for free. Now the only thing is that I think Gimmick was the sole survivor of that entire ordeal, so the Dragon will not be able to be taken right now, and I do think.
Yeah, we might get another 5 versus 5 team fight once everyone spawns back in. And the thing I'd like to mention again is Pow Pow is not worth any gold. So what Galio, like you had said, what Galio was doing there, kind of like separating himself from the team fight and chasing the kill and flashing on the Pow Pow, really just wasn't ideal.
They do get dragged forward. It looks like they are going to take drag fairly quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, before the re-engage, Tarleton beats him to the punch. Gimmick gonna pop the ultimate again and go in. This Nasus is not stopping anytime soon.
That's huge.
Lemons takes down Mascara, but Gimmick still putting on the pressure. Seraphine taking down the Rek'Sai. Oh, big Ash ultimate lands on the choke F. And now a stun lands Fuyu with another kill.
Oh my god, there's a Rift Herald.
And this Nasus is not stopping. Gimmick continuing to go in. Oh, and he just completely shuts him down. It's a double for Fuyu, but all the damage there being done by Gimmick.
Yeah, all the damage is done by Gimmick. Good kills by Fuyu, but they are gonna do Otacon here. And it's not a voracious Otacon, so there is no false life here. So it's just going to be slowly getting buffs from jungle and levels.
And look at this damage Nasus does to the turret. He's going to take this down immediately along with the 6 grubs. I had mentioned it before. Side laning for Tarleton's going to be very strong. With those 6 grubs, he's able to take down the turrets like instantly.
Yeah.
Tarleton gets Otacon.
So Tarleton coming back from this game. I mean, look at the gold lead right now. For the first time, Tarleton is actually now up in gold, and they're ever so slowly closing the gap. And honestly, it's the fault in the other team because they know Nasus is going to scale, and yet.
And we are looking at a ridiculously fed Nasus. 9 kills, 6 assists. I think I see 4 items here: Spirit Visage, Thorn Mail, Iceborne, or Frozen Heart. Excuse me.
A full build? Is that Nasus full build? No,
it's not full build at all, but it's 4 full items and.
Yeah, almost full build Nasus. That is
it's pretty ridiculous at this stage of the game.
It's going to take the entire team to kill the Nasus.
Oh yeah, without question. Because every team fight, the Nasus Q is going to be doing big damage, especially if he targets the ADC.
And lifesteal as well. I mean, it is, and if Gimmick pops R, he's just going to keep on doing the Qs over and over and over and over again. So that's. Yeah, it's going to be an entire team.
Yeah, you're looking at what feels like almost infinite sustain.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, almost. Yeah, I guess Yuumi is a good pick into this team because that shield completely cleanses the Seraphine root and the Ashe root. So, right, if you missed that right there, that shield completely just negated the Ashe ult, and that would have been a free kill if the Ashe ult did hit because Nasus was there, and those Qs are just about to obliterate the Severe.
And you can see now, Mascara is actually a level up on Shogath, despite being 1-5. So that's how you know he's been able to be pretty effective here with his farming and his side laning and getting the turrets and stuff. I think the Otacon might assist with that too, considering the additional XP.
Increased jungle bonuses, yeah, absolutely.
Tarleton sitting a little bit more comfortably here, especially considering how the early game started.
Yeah. I think no matter what happens this game, I think the opposing team is going to ban Nasus. It doesn't seem like
I could definitely see that as a possibility.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they have an actual answer to Nasus right now. Other than like just rooting him perma and trying to make the game unplayable for him. But Gimmick's not letting that happen because he's always playing with his team.
The important thing for Gimmick to consider is not giving away his shutdown.
Yeah, that's whoever gets that shutdown. Best case scenario is the shutdown goes to the Yuumi. That's the best case scenario.
So if you're Gimmick, you're only looking to engage really on organized team fights. Once again, things slow down. This dragon will be spawning in a minute. This could be the next point of contact.
both teams playing very slow right now. They're trying to figure out what do they want to push. Like, what is the best play here?
Seems like Tarleton's idea is to group towards this dragon, which will be spawning soon.
Mascara going in on the Galio here, but he has to be careful. Rek'Sai is coming. I don't think he's aware of it.
Yeah, he's attempting this all in. He popped the Jax ult. He's going to continue to go for it. He's getting knocked up. Flash comes out. I don't know if he's going to be able to live this one. No, he does not. Rek'Sai finishes off the kill. So Tarleton's going to be playing at a disadvantage here as this dragon about to spawn in. And let's see what MSU elect to do. They could try and trade objectives. They could go for the Baron in the meantime, but it doesn't look like that's what they're going to do. They are going to start moving towards this dragon in bot lane. Tarleton wasting no time, immediately going to start the dragon. This Nasus chunks it down really quickly. I don't even think MSU's going to have any time to react. They're going to get the turret in top as in response, but
no. Tarleton's on
really,
point.
Tarleton's, I think they're okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, trading drag for soul point as opposed to losing tower, that's a pretty good trade. So Tarleton's not going to be too concerned about that. And it was a little harder. They didn't have Mascara to defend top, but not a bad death because it does allow Tarleton to capitalize on the fewer numbers to get dragon.
And it does give the info on that jungler as well, which allowed Tarleton to be confident in going for the dragon pretty much instantaneously. And like you said, only losing the tier 1 in top lane. Had a grouping in mid being done here. The side of MSU as Rek'Sai kind of hovers around. See if we get any sort of engagement here as Gimmick starts to move that direction. A lot of players in the area. We're gonna see what happens here. Ashe ultimate just misses. Moose gonna go in. Flash is coming out. A lot of utility. Galio in response. Gimmick annihilates Moose. Takes him out immediately, but he's taking big damage in response. Shutdowns earned by Galio, but how much more can Tarleton find here? Pow Pow doing big damage. Spicy Lemons goes down. Next one's gonna be Schmeckles. Mascara will lose his life, traded out.
3v2, 3v2, 3v2.
Big flash from Fuyu, knocks up Flex. We're getting a frozen screen. I don't know what's happening.
No, this is a horrible time to get the frozen
Horrible
screen.
time for a frozen screen.
No. Come
We'll see if we load back into the match, and I think Flex is gonna go down though. It's pretty low.
And actually, the Galio getting the shutdown is not bad at all. The Galio is actually really behind, so it's just gonna even out the playing field a little bit. So not the worst person that could have gone to. If it went to the Sivir or the Sivir, whatever, Sivir or Rek'Sai, it actually would have been a problem. But in the meantime, it's not the worst shutdown.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. No, I don't know. Hopefully we load back into the match soon. I'm gonna tab out and see if that maybe fixes things.
Please come back.
It's a little bit unfortunate.
Please come back, game. I'll do anything. Still frozen.
Yeah, the league client likes to play with me sometimes. Any thoughts on what to do here, Crispy?
Cry? Is that an option? Is that an option? No, why is it? Okay, the league client hates you, dude. It hates you.
Yeah, I really had to do this during playoffs too in the 30th minute of our game.
I'm assuming everything is going well for on the other side, right? Like nobody crashed. Like
I wouldn't think so. I think this is a spectator and league client issue.
Well,
to save us from the awkwardness, guys, I'm gonna put us on break, and maybe it'll come back, maybe it doesn't. But I'm gonna go ahead and swap us to break, and when I come back, it'll either be the start of map 2, or the draft of map 2, I should say, or for some reason the game fixes itself. We'll be right back. Okay, so the game is finished.
Wait, what?
Pulling up the scoreboard here.
They ended off of that?
I don't know if they ended off of that team fight specifically, but the game is now finished. Because remember, we did have the 3 minutes of spectator delay, so
Oh yeah.
I don't know how, like... But you can see the final scoreboard Gimmick ending at having phenomenal map.
Wow,
12-1 with 17k gold. Absolutely insane. You look at it, Mascara's 2-8, but he still has an entire 1.5k gold lead on the Cho'Gath in top lane. Same goes for Jungle, and Pow Pow caught up as well. He wasn't that far behind the Severe either.
Wow,
So pretty good first game here for our Texans. They start the series 1-0. Don't know what happened to my lead client there, but pretty unfortunate stuff.
But it is good that we won. So
yeah, after giving y'all the update, I'll go ahead and cut us to break once again. And we will come back when we start the draft for game 2, so don't go anywhere. Alrighty, guys. In case you missed it, Tarleton is up 1-0 in the series as we head into Game 2's draft here. We're going to get the same band coming out. I believe blue side would be Tarleton, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to go ahead and ban Varus once again.
You know, I think the bans are going to be a little bit different on the other side. I think they are going to ban Nasus. I really think they're going to ban Nasus. They didn't seem to have an answer to Nasus, and I would guess that Tarleton might ban the Rek'Sai because it was a problem for bot lane. But no, they're banning Kindred again.
And we're also going to get the Smolder ban once again. There's clearly some champions that both teams are just very adamant about not wanting to have to face.
I mean, honestly don't think Pao Pao's been able to play Smolder at all this season.
It's gonna be Jinx ban as well, once again.
So
if if the ban for Nasus were to come out, it would be this third pick here. That Tarleton can't first pick it. Yeah,
So
same band here for Tarleton. It's gonna be Gwyn once again. So still confident in their approach. Let's see what the final ban is here for MSU.
So I guess they're thinking very hard about this next ban.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's a Nasus ban. I'm so smart.
They are going to go ahead and lock that one in.
Yeah. So Gimmick is probably going to play either Orianna or Nico or Swain. He's been playing a lot of Swain lately. Ashe again? Okay.
There you go. Pao Pao's still pretty confident. So he's going to go ahead and lock in the Ashe.
The Ashe ult is just so valuable.
You saw it was very valuable in that. Now, assuming that this was the team fight that won them the game, Pao Pao was incredibly crucial in turning that one.
Yeah. And again, we don't know because
As Ashe is one of those hyperscalers, did massive damage.
Zyra? Okay. I haven't seen one of them in a while. Okay, so they're getting off of Yuumi. So that's bot lane. It's Sivir Zyra. That should be bot lane.
Yeah, not a surprise we see Severe again, considering they were able to kind of snowball the laning phase there in bot with the assistance of their jungler.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to approach that one the same way. That the picks that we're likely going to see be a little bit different are come in these other roles for sure.
Okay, so Ivern, no Sejuani this game. Ivern. That's a pick for Fuyu.
See what the final pick is here for Tarleton in these first three.
Probably going to be mid. So I wonder what Gimmick is going to pick. He might go with the standard Orianna pick, but that's depending on if he... Yeah, Swain, okay. He has been playing a lot of Swain, so yeah, okay, cool. Swain's a very good character.
Yeah, there you go. See what the response is here. For the other side, as their bot lane is completely locked in. Have a little bit of flexibility here with this third pick.
Syndra. Okay.
And it has been expressed to me by Gimmick himself before that Syndra's one of those characters that he almost despises.
Yes, Gimmick is not a fan of Syndra. He hates Syndra. Yeah. So this is going to be... Yeah, Gimmick is definitely going to have fun this game.
Final bans here coming out for both teams. Oh, they're probably discussing what that ban was intended to be. Oh yeah, said the draft bug, but it looks like it ended up correcting itself. Seraphine ban.
Okay, so they don't want to go up against Seraphine again. Don't ban Yuumi. Don't do.
They will go and ban Yuumi. I think that's under the assumption that this Zyra is actually going to be played in the jungle. So I thought that the bot lane was locked in because I've seen Zyra support pretty often as well. So yeah, I guess this is a Zyra jungle.
Okay, they're scared. Or maybe, is it possible that person?
You had mentioned. Well, I don't think so. You had mentioned that the Yuumi shield actually was pretty effective in stopping some of those stuns and CC from coming out from.
That is true.
From Tarleton. So getting rid of it here, honestly, not even the worst.
Yeah, but Yuumi compared to a character like Milio is way easier to deal with than the Lulu ban. Okay, so maybe. Okay, so maybe it is Zyra jungle.
Yeah, I'm pretty much convinced that that is going to be a Zyra jungle.
Renata.
Oh, wow. Renata glass support. That's something I have not seen played in the match before.
I haven't seen a Renata in ages.
I think that'll definitely be one we discuss during your in the spectator delay. Well, that's a very interesting pick.
Renata's cool too.
Let's see, it'll be Tarleton's top in support who have yet to lock in here. We'll see what the choice is going to be. Leona. Now, I will say I'm very much a Leona enjoyer. I like
Leona hater. I'm a Leona hater.
I just think the champ is it seems so difficult to take down sometimes. Along with the infinite CC. I just think it's a pretty strong support pick. So I do enjoy watching it get played. Oh boy. It seems the draft might be a little bit bugged.
I'm a Leona hater, dude. I hate Leona. That character's so annoying.
Care to elaborate?
Do I care to elaborate? I can. If Leona's being picked, I'll elaborate in my little session.
Gotcha. The teams are just going to be discussing what the last pick is going to be in chat because the draft appears to have bugged. Seems it'll be both top laners. They've yet to be chosen. Tarleton kind of thinking it over right now. Oh, there you go. We're going to get a Renekton, maybe, from Mascara.
Renekton? Wait, really? Renekton? Wait. Renekton is GOAT. Renekton is GOAT champ. No, there is not a lot of counters to Renekton. Renekton is just a bully. He's a big bully.
Renekton is kind of known by League players to be the counter pick to a lot of top laners.
Urgot.
And on the other side, we are getting Urgot, which is... at least during this current season, is an incredibly strong pick in top lane.
Urgot is so good.
So I'm gonna love to see what happens in this matchup with Renekton and Urgot.
Well, honestly, what Val needs to do is he just needs to beat the living crap out of the Urgot early game, because Urgot isn't really strong until... Because Urgot power spikes at, what, level 13, right? Because, like, whenever Urgot doesn't have his ult, he's very vulnerable, and that's when Renekton actually shines. He shines the early levels. So if Val can beat Urgot up before he gets his ult execute, then that's good.
There you have it. Teams are kind of just verifying right now draft results and all that. But here's the final look from our end on the draft. I'm going to switch us to break real quick unless... Looks like we're about to load in. Seems everyone's rejoined the lobby. Oh. Yeah, there you go. All right. We'll be heading straight into it. So let me do this. So you see the confirmations here. Renekton, Ivern, Swain, Ashe, and Leona, along with Urgot, Zyra, Syndra, Severe, and Renata. 'Cause
gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun game to watch. This will be fun.
So a lot of change-ups here on the side of, I guess, really both teams, other than the two ADCs.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Their battle will be legendary. And there's a lot of roots on Tarleton's side. There is a lot of stuns. Every character on Tarleton's team
Oh,
has
yeah.
a stun.
Literally
Try to
every
move-
single character.
Try to move challenge impossible. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
All right, here you go. Every champ's been locked in.
Oh yeah.
As we prepare ourselves for the spectator delay, I think we go ahead and open up with the Leona pick.
Okay,
for Tarleton.
so having a Leona on your team is great. You know, it's good. Playing against a Leona is horrible. It is terrible. Leona has not one, not two, not three, but four stuns and roots, right? And her passive, basically, I think her attacks like have like a little mark, and whoever is attacking the champion that is marked by Leona, they do deal extra damage. But she has a shield stun, then she has a little beam that she can call down from the sky stun, and then she has a little sword that stuns, and then her ult is just a gigantic solar beam that stuns.
Yeah, incredibly impressive and also not easy to take down. It's not like these other supports that'll just like pretty much be squishy and die. Leona is known for being tanky. So that's kind of the specialty there. On the other side, let's go ahead and talk about Renata as a second support.
So yeah, Renata is actually really cool. Renata, I don't see Renata played a lot because I think she's one of the more complex ones, but she's really cool. So her passive, it's kind of like Leona's. It's a mark, and anybody who attacks whoever is marked, they deal more damage against them. She has a root that she can use to like throw enemies around and push them back. But she has her root, so that's the main way to get secure a kill. And then her one of her abilities, which is the most unique, is that she has something where she gets herself and an allied champion, or not both at the same time, but one of them, and they get more attack speed and move speed. And if they get a takedown, whoever has this buff, it resets. The attack speed and move speed resets. And if the ally dies while this happens, their health will reset back to full, and it'll start decreasing over time.
Yeah, very interesting, very unique kit.
Is, messed up.
We know, Dark. It always does that, bro.
Yeah, always
No,
during
it's
the
like zoomed in
loading.
into a
Yes,
corner.
always on the
Yeah,
loading phase, Dark.
It
Okay.
always does. It always does that.
It's fine.
Anyway, sorry about that. But the cool thing is when this ability is on a character, it actually saves them from death, essentially, kind of. Because if the character does get this get a kill while this burn is happening, they avoid the death, which is really unique. And then she has rockets, I think, and then her ult. I think her ult is basically like it makes the other team attack itself. Yeah,
There you have it. We are heading straight into the game.
Really cool. Renata is really, really cool.
Very interested to see how the Renekton Urgot matchup goes as well in top lane. It's not a pick we've seen from Mascara, at least not in matches. So
Renekton is very, very strong.
very excited, and also looking forward to see what the adjustment's going to look like from Pow Pow, as he's known for being an adaptable player. Since he's playing the same ADC and he's playing against the same ADC, be interesting to see how he adapts, tries to overcome that early laning phase that he had in the last game.
Every character on Tarleton's team. If this is played right, the MSU. Oh, it's MSU is not gonna be able to move. Just yeah, they're not gonna be able to move. Especially who's ever fighting the Leona.
Once again, though, no early invades, no kind of grouping here in this one. It'll just be each player playing it safe in their own territory. Once again, it seems Zyra will be pathing towards bot. Or MSU's jungle, I should say. Pathing towards bot. As we get underway.
Here we go. Oh, wait.
Bjorddd looking to cheese Mascara a little bit here.
Bjorddd does not win early game against Renekton.
And Mascara does well there to dodge the ability from Bjorddd. The E. They go ahead and get a bit of trading done.
Just CSing, getting some poke. Where's the, yeah, it looks like Zyra is pathing bot again.
Pop out Valdegram. We'll go ahead and hit level 2 first. Push this wave towards the enemy bot lane. Scared doing a bit of trolling.
Ooh, wow. Stun on Gimmick there. Syndra is very powerful as well. Ooh, good root. Oh, really good root.
Really good combo there from Gimmick. He's going to chase a little bit. Don't think he's going to be able to finish the kill. But a nice bit of chunk damage. Both those mid laners taking pretty low. Mascara going to go ahead and hit level 3. Oh, another nice root. Let's see if Gimmick's able to land the all-in. It's going to force the Syndra flash out. Another excellent early start here from Gimmick.
That's a really good combo that Gimmick is doing too.
And he's able to land the root and drop in that WQ.
Yeah.
Get some huge value there on the Swain. And forces Syndra to reset and teleport back to lane as well. Looks like Mascara is without his flash as well, so he must have used that at some point.
I don't remember seeing that happen, but okay. Now they're fighting.
Nice bit of chunk damage there done onto Bjorddd.
Once Bjorddd hits level 6, then Mascara needs to be careful. Because that ultimate execute will hurt very, very much. So things going a lot slower than they were first.
Yeah, you compare the two games. You look at the first game, you see a lot of kills early and ganks at level 3. But we haven't gotten any of that here yet.
Yeah.
Tyre is going to be kind of hovering this bot lane, going to maybe look to go in here on Mascara. Has to prepare himself. Bjordd's going to land the ability here. Mascara is going to be in a lot of trouble. Does not have flash. Don't think he's going to be able to get out of this one. Bjordd flash is going to come out. The root being landed by Zyra. Perfectly kited. He will go down. First blood goes to Moose.
Honestly, he got Bjordd flash out when he really didn't need to. So Bjordd kind of used his flash for fun there. So honestly, not a horrible death. I mean, it sucks. He's going to be a little behind now, but the Bjordd actually is backing as well, so they should be able to get equal gold here.
Good news for Mascara is the kill did not actually go to the Bjordd. Went to the jungle. These objectives are now spawning in. We'll see what plan looks like for both of these teams.
Yeah.
Syndra choosing to get in the reset here.
Grubs are up.
Might allow Gimmick to push in this wave and potentially help Fuyu out with the grubs. It looks like that is what he's gonna do. He's gonna move that direction.
So getting grubs here is actually pretty good. It looks like MSU is gonna grab Dragon here, so they are gonna be trading objectives.
Valgrand also gonna make his way towards top lane in case there's any kind of skirmish. Doesn't look like there will be though.
Yep.
As it is a straight trading of objectives here.
Simple trade. Oh, ooh, okay, so Urgot has hit level 6. I mean, so is Mascara, but they gotta be careful.
Mascara's gonna go ahead and pop his ultimate, try and get some big damage in. Urgot's gonna wisely back off.
Zyra is stealing Fuyu's
Pow Pow, willing to go in here. I think he will be able to get that kill. No, not quite. He gets to save himself by the Renata ability.
Yeah, there's the burn. Yeah.
So really unfortunate. Wasn't able to fully guarantee that kill, especially with Zyra being there. But a good attempt there from Pow Pow.
Yeah.
First couple of kills have gone the way of MSU, but nothing new to Tarleton, as the previous game pretty much had the same outcome. We're not going to go ahead and quickly teleport back to lane. I want us to be careful. Syndra's worked away in the river, but just going to go ahead and ward it.
Things are slowing down again. Only 2 kills. There was a lot. There was like 7 or 8 at this time. Last game. Oh yeah, gotta be careful of that Urgot ult.
Yeah, once you get down low enough and chunked by the Urgot, that's when you really start to get in trouble. Well, both teams kind of just sticking to farming for now. Gary's going to play it pretty safe. He's getting zoned off from some of the XP here by the Urgot.
Yeah.
Good root there from Gimmick. Wow, massive damage being done to Syndra. He's going to go and pop his ultimate, trying all in, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Syndra gets out scot-free. But pretty decent damage being done. Val the Grand going to try and zone Syndra off while Gimmick's able to earn some plates. Oh, some big roots being landed there. Val the Grand trying to tank for as long as he can, being forced to flash. Zyra ultimate expended.
Mascara's getting in. Getting out.
Mascara does have his ult back up, but he has to be careful because he is a half HP. Taking down any lower, Urgot could look to all in with his ult. Swain's moving his way up towards the river. Let's see if Urgot's aware of the flash being used by Swain to dodge the E from Urgot. Mascara gonna look to all in here. Pops the ultimate. The Gimmick is already backed off, so doesn't look like Mascara can try and proceed in the effort. Good news for Tarleton is Urgot's mana looking pretty low.
Yeah, so that's good. So Urgot is gonna have to back, and Mascara can take advantage of the time to get some XP back.
It seems Mascara will just choose to back off as well and just get his items. And he'll go ahead and use his teleport to get back to lane as well. Once Once again, it seems like Tarleton's going to be able to secure 6 grubs. Pressure being applied by the Urgot. Global Ash Ultimate being used there too. Doesn't quite connect. But yeah, once again, Tarleton going to be able to get those 6 grubs.
Oh, here goes Mascara.
Quick trade there, taking a bit of Urgot's HP.
Urgot's already at half mana.
There's some grouping happening here towards the dragon. Let's see if Tarleton looks to go in on this 4v4 and try to deny this. Seems like they're kind of entertaining it, but looks like in the end here they're just going to go ahead and concede that objective and just be content with the trade. Big damage being done here. Mascara is going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's been taken down pretty low.
Val getting caught out here.
The Grand getting rooted. But you look at the tankiness of Leona. He's trying to keep himself up. Don't think he's going to be able to. He'll go down. Pow Pow.
Pow Pow trying to get
really
away.
Struggling. He's going to flash. Keep himself alive. Really close.
They use Renata ult and Zyra ult to just take down Val.
You're gonna get a few plates for this. As Muse continues to hover bot side like he did in the previous game. Once again, we're looking at about 1.7k lead or 1.5k lead here for MSU in the early game. Tarleton not worried. Continue to play this one out and try and build themselves up and scale to a point where they can look to surpass the enemy team.
Hopefully.
Pretty good damage being done there by Pow Pow. Lands the Ashar, but not really able to follow up off of it.
Urgot running at Mascara here.
Mascara.
Oh, we're fighting. Here comes the fight.
Doing a good amount of trading. Eventually he's just going to choose
low.
the out.
There's
Big
the
flash from Urgot. Don't know if Mascara's going to be able to live this one.
He can.
Oh man.
Gosh. Wow.
Spicy Lemons landing a deep R onto Mascara there. Takes him out.
That is wow. That is crazy.
And that's the danger of Urgot, as you can see there. Pow Pow, dangerous to the barrier, keeps himself up a good reaction.
Barrier.
But he's going to be forced to reset now. He's not going to be able to stick around at this HP. In the meantime, Urgot's been able to secure this entire turret with the help of Muse.
That's just, yeah.
A pretty huge objective there gained off of just the 1 kill on Mascara. Now pretty much reached the mid game as these players start to hit level 11.
Urgot, looks like Urgot's about to have his ult again.
Oh man, Val the Grand is getting chunked by the Syndra. He's able to keep himself up. Pow Pow's going to continue to try to go in, eventually decides to give it up. But a lot of these players still hovering towards bot. We could see a fight happen here soon. Fuyu in a lot of trouble trying to get this objective, instantly bursted and taken out. Clearly not aware of the sheer number of players sitting on the other side in the jungle. Unfortunately, Fuyu will just pretty much go down for free. No trade in response. And now there's a little bit of fighting being done in mid to try and defend this turret.
Yeah.
Tarleton's going to go ahead and clear the wave.
I mean, what can Tarleton do here to...
Yeah, they're looking at about a 3K deficit. Now that all their players are respawn, the goal here should be to deny Soul Point. As this dragon spawns in less than a minute. Big root from Gimmick. Gimmick's going to look to all in the Syndra here. Forces out the flash.
Will he get there?
I don't know if he's able to catch up. He's trying.
So close.
But he can't quite do it. Syndra lives on about 1 HP. MSU able to get the Rift Herald. But Tarleton needs to deny Soul Point if they want any kind of chance of coming back in this game.
2 drags, both grubs. That's... Not both grubs. No, wait, no, Rift Herald, sorry. That's just... horrible.
Dragon has spawned in. We'll see if which team can gain priority. Gimmick, someone's taking down this entire turret in bot lane. He is able to get it. And Mascara is continuing to get pressure by this Urgot. This Urgot is just running at him.
Tarleton just really gotta hope that somebody gets caught out here.
Swain gonna look. Gimmick gonna get in the reset. TP back to lane. Val the Grand in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get stunned up, knocked up. Flash comes out, keeps himself alive. Tarleton's gonna have to reset here, and immediately it's gonna be MSU to work their way towards the dragon, put the pressure on. Tarleton needs to try and deny this one, as Soul Point would be pretty massive.
Yeah, Soul Point is put Tarleton in a horrible spot.
Pow's hustling his way back up, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it in time, as the dragon's getting chunked down pretty quickly. Fuyu might attempt to go for the steal.
I think she's looking for it. There's a
Oh, big Ashar. Dragon's gonna be game, but can Tarleton try and win this fight? Mascara's here. Gimmick takes down the first. It's Muffin down. Flash comes out from Mascara. Big stuns, big roots. Mascara with another kill. As they continue to go in, Urgot's the next target as all these players are focusing. Another stun. Takes it down. Shutdown for Pow. Tarleton cleans up house. Pow with 2 shutdowns. And a double kill. So they may lose the dragon, give up Soul Point, but they gain 4 kills to bring them back in this game.
There's a lot of shutdown. There's a lot of money in those kills. That actually might give Tarleton a little bit of a push to go a little more even in these team fights here.
And it could also allow them to secure this turret in mid. Looks like they're going to get it no problem. With the assistance of the 6 grubs. And just like that, Tarleton back in the game as they now sit at a 0.1 gold advantage after everything's said and done.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, Tarleton is coming back. The comeback is crazy.
But the focus now has to be denying the soul. That could potentially be a big win condition for the side of MSU. Otacon going to be spawning in top lane here momentarily. So another objective on the map. It is Voracious. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Resurrection or the GA. Am I correct in assuming that? Voracious Otacon?
Yes, yeah, that's False Life. So, Otacon is actually going to be a major objective here. Tarleton needs to get this to stay in the game.
The Grand Fuyu, big ultimate. Wow, chain stun being landed there onto Muse. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out. He goes down, shutdown for Pow. As more stuns continue to be landed, Pow will actually go down.
Gimmick might.
Gimmick's not able to catch Flex.
There's a huge root.
A Muffin taking big damage.
Mascara's just fighting. Oh, there goes Mascara. Yeah, ult execute.
Mascara gets executed by the Urgot, but all these players are so low here from Tarleton. Val the Grand gonna be the next target. Urgot stunned up. Let's see if Gimmick's able to finish the kill. Not quite. It's a triple kill for Bjorddd. Spicy Lemon.
Yeah. The Bjorddd execute is just it's so oppressive, especially when you're low HP.
So big team fight happening there. A couple kills going the way of Tarleton, but ultimately benefiting side of MSU. Bjorddd landing a pretty big triple kill.
They haven't taken Otacon yet, though, which is surprising.
Yeah, must not have had the numbers to do so. Or the HP, for that matter.
Well,
Tarleton's going to immediately work their way back up here. Pow's going to be greeted by Spicy Lemon. Going to kite him out a little bit.
He's getting attacked by the Otacon.
Big stun landed. They're going to try and take this guy down. He has assistance now.
Nothing is here.
Fuyu's getting chunked. Pow continuing to put in work on Spicy Lemon. Gets down to 1 HP. Mascara's going to go down, yeah. And they're not able to quite finish off the Bjorddd. He gets out scot-free, protected by the rest of his team. And Tarleton's kind of at a disadvantage here. Mascara not in the fight. He has his teleport in 20 seconds when he respawns. But this is the key for MSU to go ahead and start the Otacon.
Yeah.
Bjordd's going to go ahead and teleport back.
This is a huge objective. Yeah, Bjorddd being back is very bad for Tarleton.
Tarleton has 5 seconds. They have been able to pull MSU off the Otacon temporarily, and Mascara now has teleport, so he can come back to join the fight.
Almost dead. It's almost gone.
And it was stolen by Fuyu. That is a huge steal.
That's a huge steal.
Shutdown being landed for Gimmick. That's a kill for Pow. All the kills going in favor of Tarleton. Double for Gimmick.
Oh my gosh.
Syndrome 1 HP, and it'll be Mascara to finish it off.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A massive steal, because if that objective is secured for MSU, even if they all go down, they all get withdrawn.
Yeah. That was an amazing play by Fuyu especially, and then Pow. And the rest of the team too, just chipping and chipping away at MSU's players. And that is going to give them what they need. So they even get a gold lead. That's going to give them what they need to push them over the edge, push them over the threshold. Now they're going to be able to take Dragon too. That was a great team by Tarleton. That actually puts them right back into this game.
And only Valdegram lost his temporary GA, so Tarleton's able to continue to play aggressive, knowing that they're not going to be eliminated. It looks like Fuyu actually doesn't have hers either, but without a doubt, a huge objective there for Tarleton.
Yeah, that is what they needed, because now False Life should be up. They can now get a little stupid. They can run it down and then they can just die, no problem. Now the only thing about False Life is that it does give the players who activate False Life the gold as if they got the kill.
I think it's a little less.
I think,
but
yeah,
still
I think it is
gold.
a little less, and I do not think that shutdowns are given, but it's still
Yeah, so
gold.
it's not just a free-for-all, but at the same time, it allows you to be a little bit more comfortable and take a few more risks while it lasts. But Tarleton's still able to delay the soul for MSU as they were able to get that dragon as well in addition to the Otacon.
Yeah. Now we're going back to the waiting game. We're going back to, all right, objectives needs to spawn. We're going to take team fight, trying to push where we can, trying to take more turrets if we can. And there's wards everywhere.
And the Baron's actually going to spawn in while this GA is still available for Tarleton, so they can definitely force a team fight here, and knowing that
Yeah,
they can simply come back. And yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Tarleton being surrounded by all fronts is going to be Valdegram to take contact with the Bjorddd. Immediate turn here from Tarleton as they instantly focus him. Bjorddd taking big, heavy chunk damage. He's permanently stunned, taken down by Gimmick. Big Zyra ultimate, but no damage. No follow-up. Double for Gimmick. Mascara chasing Syndra, zoning her off. Being surrounded, though. He's in trouble. Muse takes him out, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Tarleton's already put in big work. They're continuing to hit the Baron. Pow.
Oh, he's gonna
Big
get
kill.
Muffin.
Takes out Muffin.
Big kill. There's no more.
Barrett being used by Pow. He's continuing to zone these players away from the Baron. I don't know if Tarleton's able to finish it. Do they have the damage?
Zyra is still up. They do have to be
They're going to go for it. Valdegran's actually going to fall. So does Gimmick. Muse with a big double.
I don't even think Muse got the kill. I think it was Baron that did the work for him.
Yeah, a combination of the Baron damage and the damage that was already done. Unfortunate stuff there. Or Tarleton's, they weren't quite able to get it. But nevertheless, nice play there. As you can see, there's a chain CC, and all the stuns just make it so hard if Tarleton's communicating and focusing the right players during all the intense chaos. Once again, things kind of come back to a standstill. Tarleton already kind of pathing towards the Baron once again, continuing to put the pressure on MSU.
I mean, if they can catch one person off guard, make sure that he cannot move, that's almost an instant turn of events in favor of Tarleton in these fights.
And that's exactly what they were able to do onto the Bjorddd in the last team fight. So we'll see if they're able to replicate that.
I'm not entirely sure if they should have kept hitting the Baron, because the Baron kept on chipping away their health, and that actually allowed the Zyra to get 2 kills. Because I don't think they had the damage to...
Here we go. Mascara is going to continue to kind of force these rotations out as he hits the turret in bot lane.
So each team
In the meantime, Tarleton is trying to start the Baron once again.
Mascara does have TP. It looks like Mascara and Bjorddd are going to contest each other, so it's now a 4-4.
Gimmick's getting chipped down pretty hard here.
Here comes Mascara.
Big Renata ultimate. Music's going to take down Gimmick. So a big piece for Tarleton's going to be eliminated. A lot of the damage there. Valdegrand taking down the 1 HP. He's going to be forced to back off. And now it's a complete turn of events. It's going to be MSU to start the Baron. And being without Gimmick, I think Tarleton's just going to be forced to give it up.
Yeah.
Valdegrand sitting at 1 HP. I'm not sure what's able to be done about this.
They do get turned.
Yeah, the good news is because Bjorddd was TPing here to Baron, oh wow. Bjordd's just going to eliminate Fuyu as Fuyu was trying to go for the steal there. But Mascara's been pushing out bot lane pretty hard. Let's see if he tries. Looks like he is sticking around. He has to be careful. He's going to try to get out of there now. But this dragon is coming in. You can't afford to get caught here. Pow pow! Big damage! That's a double for him, taking down Muse and Muffin.
That's huge! That is huge!
And who other than Pow Pow? Oh, flash from Valdegrand onto Flex. I don't know. Doesn't look like they're able to play off that. Valdegrand's a little bit caught here. He's just gonna go down.
Yeah, that's
might be a slight overextension. Hopefully it doesn't prove to punish Tarleton as this dragon is now up.
Well, it is a 5v3 right now. Sorry, 4v3.
Yeah, we'll see what MSU decide to do. Tarleton knows they're not on the dragon just yet. They use that Swain ability for vision. And now here comes the grouping. Oh, Gimmick's a little bit caught.
Gimmick caught out here. Oh,
he's gonna flash. Wow, and he keeps himself alive. Bjordd ultimate doesn't connect either. In the meantime, Tarleton has started the dragon. They're gonna get it.
Oh, wait, yeah. Wait.
But unfortunately, Pow Pow's definitely in trouble now. He gets stunned up. He's shut down. Fuyu gonna be the next target. Uses flash.
Nice flash. Oh, whoa, there's
follow-up flash from Spicy Lemon takes down Fuyu. So Tarleton does get the dragon, but it costs Pow Pow a shutdown. We'll have to see how MSU look to proceed. Nice stun there from, and a good root. Big damage being done. I don't know if Bjordd can escape this. He doesn't have ultimate.
Yeah, he's getting
Mascara takes him down.
Great kill. Yeah, he's getting tower shots. Great roots. Yeah, this team is all about rooting and stalling.
But now it'll be MSU to try and get this in hit. Looks like they're gonna be able to get it. And now wisely they back off. They use that Baron buff to their advantage. But if you're Tarleton, you take a delay soul point for even longer. But the game's starting to get a little bit difficult as you're facing close to a 3K gold deficit. But so far, I've kind of seen these team fights go both directions.
Yeah.
Really depends who gets the jump on either side. Oh, Muffin. Playing a little bit dangerously. Going to back out of there.
What's happening? Not much is happening now.
Yeah, it seems like both teams are kind of just waiting for potential catch. Looks like they are going to try to crunch onto Mascara here. He's going to retreat under turret. Ultimate being popped for Mascara. He's just going to try and clear the wave, keep these players off.
Wow.
But he gets destroyed. His HP bar gets eliminated in 2 seconds. Mascara goes down. He is able to defend the turret and buy his team enough time to come back, though. So we'll see how they proceed. Both teams kind of just continuing to poke away. The Grand in a lot of trouble, but he'll get to live for now. I think Tarleton eventually are just gonna decide to give up this turret. The Grim once again, big damage. He just immediately disappears. Gimmick in the meantime has managed to TP behind them. Big stuns, big CC, shut down for Mascara. He goes for the second one. Flex on the run. Flash from Mascara takes him out. Double for Gimmick.
What just happened?
It is 4 kills from Gimmick and Mascara. Huge value.
Everybody just got deleted. Val got deleted, and then everybody got deleted. Wow.
Amazing stuff there. I didn't even see the TP until it appeared in my vision.
They need to capitalize off. They need to get that mid turret tower or the top turret tower. They need to capitalize off of this. Oh, they are. They're going to get Baron. Wait, perfect timing for Baron.
And these players don't spawn in for another 20 seconds. Should be plenty of time for Tarleton to be able to get this done. Don't think Urgot's going to be able to defend by himself. Yeah, Tarleton gonna go ahead and get that Baron. This Dragon's gonna spawn in a minute as well, and you gotta remember it's still Soul Point. But Tarleton quickly gonna get in the resets and look to group over here towards the Dragon.
Having the Baron buff is actually really good for Tarleton for a team fight near for Dragon Soul. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, a big team fight is about to happen.
Oh yeah, MSU wasting no time. They're gonna get priority on this, and we'll see how Tarleton look to engage.
They gotta get in there fast.
And this Dragon's about to go down. Tarleton, you need to get in there. It's Soul achieved. But now here comes the team fight. Mascara gonna initiate in. Gimmick gonna use his Zanias to keep himself alive. Big stun being landed. Urgot goes down. 2 kills coming for Tarleton. And the rest of MSU decide to go ahead and retreat after getting that Soul.
Yeah, I think Tarleton really should have been a little bit faster there. But I mean, I guess they did get two kills, but they do have Dragon Soul, and Hextech Dragon Soul is very good.
Yeah, and losing that Soul is a tough break for Tarleton, but they're gonna look to see how far they can push with this numbers advantage and the Baron buff. They are gonna get this turret. Let's see if they're able to secure the inhib as well.
Yeah, they're gonna get the
it looks like they do. Those 6 grubs putting in work. A decent value. They may even try and they're going for this turret too. They get the turret in base. Big stun from Val the Grand. Muffin goes down. Tarleton might look to end right here. Another kill for Pow Pow. He goes down. Okay, so all the kills are going in favor of MSU now. But more value being found from Pow Pow. He secures a double. Wow, so much is going on. It's hard to fall. In the meantime, Bjorddd and Syndra are going to quickly push out top. Try and get as much as they can.
Yeah.
While Pow Pow and Mascara are respawning.
I don't think they can take right now.
It is just Gimmick to defend. So I don't know if he's going to be able to defend this inhib. I don't really think so.
He has to stall anyway.
Because we're looking at 20 seconds here.
Yeah.
About the Grand will be back a little bit sooner. But unfortunately, looks like they might lose. They only lose the one inhib so far.
They might lose two. Gimmick's gotta.
We gotta get this cannon minion off of our inhibitor. It looks like everyone from Tarleton is back now to rejoin the fight.
I think next team fight is the one that wins the game.
Yeah, we're at a point in the game where both teams are strong enough to end. And since a lot of those turrets have been removed from the base, they should just be able to push with their wave through mid and end the game if they win the team fight. Talon removing some of that deep vision that was available.
Both teams have to be careful. Someone getting caught out that honestly could be the win. Mascara and Val gotta be careful here.
Yeah, we are in for an intense game 2 of playoffs. So we're almost entering the 40th minute now. Take a look at some of the scoreboard here.
This is very intense.
And no one really wanting to make a mistake. You can see how passively what teams are playing and how grouped they are. Oh, it's going to be Fuyu forced to flash. Almost gets caught there in her own jungle. Thankfully gets out of there, no problem. Like the next point of emphasis is going to be when the Baron comes back for the 3rd time now in this game. Seems both teams are kind of leaning that direction.
Yep. Is Baron about to spawn again?
Yeah, in less than a minute.
This next team fight is gonna be huge. This next team fight is the team fight that wins the game. Both Mascara and Spicy Lemon are gonna be fighting each other.
Oh, Gimmick and Mascara are going to be trying to get the jump on this Urgot.
I think
in the 1v2. It looks like it's going to be working out for him. Urgot's going to go ahead and flash, try and get himself out. He's not going to be able to. He goes down. Mascara with the kill. But now it's an immediate reaction. They're going to go towards Baron. But numbers advantage here for Tarleton. Let's see if they're able to do it.
They have to be fast. They have to be fast.
All right, here comes the engage. Gimmick's going to lead the charge. Big root landed. Bu's taking big damage. It's the Zyra ultimate coming out. Follow up by Gimmick.
There's 1.
Valdegram will go down. Pow Pow with the trade. It was the Baron earned 4 side of MSU, I believe. Tarleton ultimately go 2 for 1, losing Valdegram.
It looks like they're gonna get Elder Drag for this.
Yeah, Tarleton do go 2 for 1 here, so they lose Valdegram, but being down without their Smite or the Urgot could be huge here for Tarleton.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming really fast.
They're trying to take this Elder down as quickly as possible. Muffin's gonna be here though. Big root. Flex takes out Ivern. Pow Pow doing big damage. Takes down 2. That's a triple for Pow Pow. He gets the Elder himself.
That's huge. That is huge.
Unbelievable. Severe coming in and one-shotting Gimmick and Fuyu, but Pow Pow with a big triple kill, securing the Elder for Tarleton.
Absolutely clutching up there.
Scara gonna try to support Pow best he can. Pow Pow's gonna go ahead and get this inhibitor.
He's gotta be careful. He's gotta be careful.
Nice stun landed. Flash from Pow Pow takes him out.
Gosh.
Follow up from Mascara. Pow Pow does get executed, but let's see if Mascara is able to do anything about this. He's gonna try and fight the Urgot. Urgot seems to be winning it though. Never mind. I don't know what just happened. Mascara just executed Urgot.
I think Mascara can end. Yeah, I think he can end.
It's Mascara versus the clock here. He's got 5 seconds before the ADC respawns. Muffin's already back. I don't think Mascara's gonna be able to get out of here.
Why doesn't the turret have an HP bar? What?
I'm not entirely certain. Might be looking at some sort of bug. Valdegram gonna go down. Turret's not appearing on the map. Maybe it's just a visual bug. It might just be the Nexus. I'm not entirely certain. Wow, as this match goes on, just gets more and more intense as a lot of these players are reaching like full build. Wouldn't surprise me if most everyone in the lobby is full build besides like a couple. Maybe the supports.
Yeah, Valdegran's not full build, but Renata, it looks like Renata is full build. It's intense.
You thought that would be the one to do it, but just like there's enough kills going in both directions to where the game couldn't end yet. Either way, this has been a incredible game too.
Yeah.
And it could really, I could see it going either way.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, nice stun there. Let's see if they're able to capitalize. They're going to go in, instantly deleting Muffin. So that's first pick there found for Tarleton. They do expend a couple of ultimates. Or I say a couple, actually 3. But nevertheless, the cooldowns on those aren't very long. As you can see, Pow Pow's almost got his ultimate back up already.
MSU ready. They're ready to defend. They're down a man. How is Tarleton going to respond?
Yeah, we're getting a full grouping here in mid. We'll see if Tarleton look to go in on this.
They need a root. They really need a root here. Mascara's going in.
MSU continuing to look to kite. The Ivern ultimate popped.
Someone just flashed.
Gimmick's being chipped down pretty hard. So is Valdegram. Has to be careful. Valdegram gets pulled in. He's taken out. Gimmick looks to follow up. Taken down. Spicy Lemons taking Mascara pretty low here. Mascara gonna chunk him away. Gets him. In the meantime, Pow Pow goes down. Mascara trying to do everything he can. Double kill for him. But he can't find anything else. The entirety of Tarleton falls down, and that might be the game.
I think that's game.
It's an immediate teleport from MSU. They're gonna look to end here.
The only one that's gonna be close is Valdegram. The thing is, they don't have minions right now.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a second, as the super minions in mid are gonna take a little longer to chip down. In addition to Syndra trying to get through this inhibitor. Valdegram back in 8 seconds. I don't know, it's not looking good here.
Yeah, it is not looking good. Yeah, I don't think Valdegrand is back. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Game 2 is gonna go to NMSU. We're getting a game 3. Stay tuned. This is playoffs, man. We're going to game 3. We'll be right back.
The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is hollow. I wanna make you work, but all I do is make you worse. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me
Wouldn't have had it any other way. Game 3 in our first series of playoffs for our league team.
Here we go.
And this one, we'll see what strats people have left here. As hopefully the client isn't bugged again. This first ban didn't go through. Looks like it was Jinx. So, similar to what we've been seeing all series long. I really want to see what the changes are going to look like. I have no predictions other than like what the common bans have been so far, which will be Jinx Smolder for the side of MSU, as well as the Kindred. Maybe the Gwen that we've been seeing so far. Actually, it'll be the Zyra this time. So Tarleton clearly convinced that that was a major win condition in the last game. We're going to go ahead and lock that in. And final bans here coming out for MSU. Once again, it's going to be the Nasus, not wanting to have to deal with that. It looks like. Makes sense. Gimmick was
It was a takeover.
a pain to deal with on game 1.
It was a takeover.
And yeah, final ban will be the Gwen once again. And with it being left open, MSU capitalized and they go ahead and lock in the Varus.
Oh.
So it's something Tarleton's been trying to avoid all series long. But finally, MSU being given the opportunity, they first pick it. Wasting no time.
Lucian.
Wow, look at this. The response is going to be
Milio.
Lucian Milio. So the entire bot lane. I believe Tarleton may be somewhat predicting this, is what it seems. Tarleton predicting the Varus to go ahead and try and lock in a bot lane to try and potentially counter pick it, I would say. What it seems like the play is here. I haven't seen Lucian yet from Pow Pow this year. What better time to bring it out than Game 3 of a playoffs match? We're going to get the Pantheon pick from MSU. Pretty, kind of, Pantheon can kind of be played in a lot of different roles. It's looking like it might be a jungler, perhaps, because we have the Nami support. It's either a jungler or a top laner, potentially, that Pantheon.
I feel like it would be Nami support, Pantheon jungle, or top.
Pantheon jungle would definitely be my guess here. Final pick coming in here for Tarleton. It's going to be the Swain once again. They're going to go ahead and run it back. Had decent success on that. And Tarleton's going to elect to ban Syndra. Potentially try and force an easier matchup for Gimmick.
Yeah, that'd be good. Syndra is an annoying character.
And the ban for MSU will be Sejuani, which we saw in Game 1. Then the Cho'Gath ban for Tarleton will be their last one.
Might pick Urgot again.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely a few options for both teams, considering what they've already played.
And the Olaf ban.
Maokai jungle, something we've seen all year long here from Fuyu. So pretty much a comfort pick there in the jungle.
Victor. Victor pick.
Yeah, Victor's going to be one of those characters that scales really hard into the late game.
I don't think we've seen a Victor yet in collegiate play.
Yeah, it hasn't been very common. Wow.
Scion.
Now
Wow.
that is something I was not expecting at all. We are getting a Scion in top. Wow, this is going to be an amazing Game 3.
Who is Mascara gonna pick in the Scion?
In my opinion, Scion isn't the best laner. There are some people that can pilot the champ pretty well and make it work in lane.
Volleyball.
Wow!
Oh.
Now, I'm not going to say that I've talked about this with Mascara before, but I'd mentioned to him before if he had ever gone against a Scion who he'd play, and he said volley. And he's very confident in that answer. So I'm really excited for this game. This Game 3.
Volibear should rip into Scion.
Alright, go ahead and swap my screens real quick, guys. As we prepare for Game 3 of playoffs. Wouldn't have it any other way. Man, the Scion, I'm shocked. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely a pick. Weren't expecting that.
Yeah, I'm just caught off guard. Agents are all going to go ahead and get locked in here.
Here we go.
As it's all on the line now. Winner moves on to the semis. Loser will be eliminated and their NECC season comes to a close. Really looking forward to this game 3. Obviously, we have some new champions to discuss, so go ahead and start on the Tarleton side. We know about Lucian, which is ultimately what I'd say Pow's pick into the Varus, which he was likely expecting, considering it was banned in the first 2 maps, in the first 2 games.
I don't really know a lot about Lucian. I've really only seen him been played once. He has 2 guns. I'm pretty sure he has a dash.
Yeah, Lucian's got decent range from what I know, and his ultimate is one of those barrage ultimates that kind of reminds me of MF ult, except you have mobility. So it can do some pretty good damage from what I've seen. The champ being played.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what he does. I know he has a dash, and yeah, he has like the barrage, but other than that, I really don't know what he does.
And on the other side, let's go ahead and do Pantheon jungle, because the jungle pick has been changed for both teams in all 3 maps, so I think it's been pretty impactful in how the series has turned out so far. So what do you think about the Pantheon pick here?
Yeah, so Pantheon jungle is actually, I would say it's pretty good. The big thing I would say about Pantheon's jungle is that his R allows him to be at one point on the map very, very quickly. So his R is basically he leaps up and he like can leap to another lane, doing damage on impact. So that will be helpful when he's trying to gank. And he can also throw spears, and he also the big thing about Pantheon is he has a leap and he has a stun. I think he has a leap. Pretty sure.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he has the leap and a stun. So that is going to be his primary gank tool. He's going to leap and then he's going to stun, trying to get the kill for his laner.
And I would argue a good Pantheon player is able to have a lot of impact on the game, because you're effectively rotating using your ultimate, and being in multiple places at once can make it pretty hard for the other team to try and adapt and play around that. So we'll see how it goes, and I'm mostly curious to see how this Volley Scion matchup goes. I would think, just from a champion standpoint, that Volley would win the straight all-in, the straight 1v1.
Yeah,
but how Scion looks to play around it, and maybe potentially, I don't want to say proxy farm and like try to avoid laning altogether, but it's a difficult matchup. So I want to see what Spicy Lemon does to try and play around that. But nevertheless, we're heading into game 3, guys, and here we go. Don't know what to expect.
Ready.
I'm ready though.
Hopefully this goes the way we want it to.
First 2 games, we haven't seen the early level 1 invades or anything of that nature. But we're getting some pings coming out from the side of MSU, or I believe that's Tarleton, actually. My mistake.
Looks like they're invading this time, or at least they're grouping up.
Very interesting. Let's see if the grouping from Tarleton here ends up paying off.
Oh wow, this is
As they look to try and get the jump on this Scion, maybe.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
No, if this works, this is criminal.
They are going to work their way down towards the river here. Let's see what they're able to find. They are going to look to go in on this. Scion's going to go ahead and get spotted. He's flashing immediately. So they do get something out of him, and I think Tarleton's just going to be content with that and look to reset. Yeah, pulling the Scion flash, not a bad result at all. Pow should be able to make it back to bot lane in time. In the meantime, though, Like MSU have decided to invade. Pow got to be careful as he's crossing through here. Isn't aware of the Pantheon. He's going to walk right past him. Oh, and there's the dash you were talking about from the Lucian. So he takes a bit of damage. Maokai, Fuyu's worked her way down here to try and defend this blue buff. We'll see if this fight ends up going the way of Tarleton at level 1.
Yeah, Papa's low, and they gotta be worried about that.
I don't know who grabbed that. It looks like Fuyu didn't get it. It'll be Muse to get it. Fuyu's being forced to flash, tagged down pretty low. Another flash coming out from the side of MSU. They get first blood. It's Pantheon to grab it.
Fuyu missed a smite.
So yeah, unfortunate there. The missed smite translating into the kill. The enemy jungle, we're going to have a lead for Pantheon. As now, look at Mascara. He's going to level 2 first. The Scion's in trouble. He has no flash. Mascara looking to all in immediately. He's going to continue to fight. Doesn't quite get it. I thought maybe we might see another flash auto there out of Mascara, but don't think he thought Scion was low enough to go in on. So
I don't think he had his abilities.
But it was close. A good attempt there from Mascara to try and secure that kill early on here. And Scion's just going to go ahead and look to reset. I think Mascara might have just canceled it. Nice little swing combo, chunking the Victor down a little bit. Oh man, Fuyu in a little bit of trouble once again. Gonna go ahead and knock Pantheon away. Return to safety.
Pantheon's stealing all of Fuyu's
And now,
camps.
They're aware of the invade though, so Gimmick's gonna move this way. But Gimmick's getting stunned up here, being forced to flash. And they're losing this fight, asking for help. It's gonna be Mascara to maybe try and assist, but he's gonna go back actually to his lane. But Fuyu's in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, Fuyu's
Pantheon's continuing to put the pressure, and the camps are getting stolen.
Pantheon's there again, and Victor's there with him.
Mascara continue to try and fight the Scion. There's a bit of trading here. Taking down pretty low. Got to keep himself careful. Oh, big flash from Mascara. Let's see if we can turn back to that. He's going to land the combo. Big kill there. Mascara taking down Spicy Lemon. Getting himself a lead in lane here. So a nice play there. Gimmick.
Gimmick getting low here.
Trying to keep himself alive. He has a teleport if he needs to try and reset. Okay, he's going to land the root, do some decent chunk damage onto Victor, and Victor's sitting on no mana. Oh man, Fuyu in trouble. Pantheon's going to continue to go in and take.
Fuyu
just goes down.
Fuyu's just getting bullied by the Pantheon right now.
Yeah, unfortunate start in jungle there for Tarleton. Pow looking to go in on the Varus.
Barrier's out, barrier's out.
Now the Grand's keeping the go in. I don't know if Pow's able to keep him alive. Looks like he's going to be able to get out unless Nami can auto him to death.
Oh, here's the Pantheon.
There's the flash from Pantheon. Good dodge there from Pow. Another flash from Victor too. So much action. Fuyu's going to be hovering around bot lane just to make sure that Pow can reset here.
Pantheon just taking Fuyu's camp.
Oh, nice root. Let's see if Gimmick's able to get the kill. Not quite.
Pantheon hasn't even done his camps yet. Looks like. Doesn't look like he's even done his camps yet. I think he's only been doing Fuyu's camps.
Yeah, clearly the goal is to try and bully this Maokai out of her own jungle, and it's working to an extent. But finally, things seem to have calmed down just a little bit after kind of a crazy early game.
Now they're just poking at each other.
Once again, it'll be Tarleton to earn priority on the grabs. There'll be Mascara assisting Fuyu with that. Tarleton's also kind of got vision on Dragon too, so they know it's not being grabbed. Pantheon has worked his way up here, but it looks like they were able to get the Void Grubs no problem. Gimmick gonna pop the ultimate. Follow-up ultimate comes out from Victor. See if Gimmick's able to get this kill. Not quite. Close there. Taking down the 1 HP, both of them. Pow Pow getting chunked pretty heavy. Gonna be forced to flash. Val the Grand also in trouble. But yeah, once again, they have to reset. Bar is pretty oppressive.
Looks like MSU will take Dragon.
I think Tarleton is willing to concede this, however, because they were able to get the grubs earlier.
Yeah, they got grubs.
And definitely not a big deal, just being the first Dragon. Both teams have now hit level 6, so those ultimates are now becoming available. Nice stun to cancel the Scion Q there from Mascara. He's gonna do a bit of damage.
Scion definitely gonna have a hard time fighting the Bully Bear here.
Pantheon gonna continue to hover bot side jungle. Pow Pow wisely backs up. Now Victor is moving his way down the river, it looked like, for a second, but he'll go back to mid lane.
Yeah, both teams just playing it slow right now. Looks like MSU does have the level advantage on Tarleton.
And there's a Pantheon ultimate. Mascara is going to look to try to keep himself alive, but he's going to go down. Big damage out from Busey. As he continues to expand his lead, he's up to 3 kills already.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Teleport is available for Mascara once he respawns. That's the good news.
Pantheon's just living in Tarleton's jungle.
It seems like not able to do much about it. At least not right now. But if you're Tarleton, you really need to try to find an answer for him fast. This next set of grubs is going to be spawning in now. Looks like we might be getting a team fight here as both supports have started to roam towards this river. We'll see what happens.
Mascara and Scion fighting each other.
Okay, Maokai comes out, lands a root. Decent damage being done here from Gimmick.
There's Nami ult.
Now Gimmick's gonna go and pop ult. Its flash is coming out from both mid laners. As now, Pantheon's in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna be forced to flash. Scion Q might be able to keep him alive. Looks like it will. Gimmick stunned up. Don't think he's gonna be able to get away. Shutdown's gonna be earned for Mascara onto Pantheon though. They're gonna continue to look for the Scion. And a nice dive there. It's going to be Pow Pow to get the kill. And he should be able to get out just fine. So they go 2 for 1. Gimmick goes down, but in the meantime, Mascara earns a big shutdown onto the Pantheon. There's the Lucianal, not quite getting the kill into Victor, but chunking him down pretty low.
Yeah, almost.
Really solid team fight there coming out from Tarleton. They're also able to get the grubs. As Fuyu works on that, Pantheon is coming up there now. Fuyu definitely in a bit of trouble, gets stunned up, taken down. They do ultimately get 5 grubs.
You get 5 grubs, yeah.
But Muse takes down Fuyu. Ultimately not the worst for Tarleton whatsoever.
At least Pantheon's gonna be a problem.
Next dragon will be spawning in under a minute.
Gimmick is a level up on the Victor.
Yeah, once again, both teams kind of just sticking to laning for now until these objectives spawn in. But yeah, now that dragon has spawned, we're gonna get a bit of grouping here. Gimmick's gonna land that ability, immediately pop the ult. It's a follow-up from Fuyu. These roots are being landed all onto the Pantheon. They're targeting him. Muse taking big damage. He'll go down. That's Pow Pow with the kill. The rest of Tarleton has to be careful, try to keep themselves alive. Gimmick sitting on 1 HP. Looks like he's able to get out of there just fine. But now, do they even try to start the dragon with their current HP? Flash from Fuyu, landing the knock up onto Flex. Doesn't look like they're able to get the kill just yet. Pow Pow wisely dashing out of there. Gonna heal himself up a little bit using the plant. All these players sitting at so low HP, continue to try to poke at each other. Pantheon has respawned in the meantime. Gimmick making his way back towards bot lane river. As neither team really wants to concede this dragon. There's the Pantheon ultimate. Let's see if Pow Pow's able to keep himself up. Looks like he'll be alright for now.
And he will.
But all Tarleton needs to get in their reset, and MSU might use this as an opportunity to try and finish off the dragon.
Gimmick is here, but I don't think he can stop them from getting dragon. He's just one Swain versus 4.
That'll be the second dragon earned here for MSU. And Tarleton will have to look to prevent Soul Point. The next dragon spawns in. Flex taking some big damage there from Pow Pow. He's going to be forced to flash.
Nami heal doing a lot of work there.
Take a look at the scoreboard once again. Tarleton definitely have a couple win conditions in Mascara and Pow Pow.
Yeah.
Pantheon definitely leading the charge here for the other side. Big ult there from Gimmick. He looks to all in Victor. He gets the shutdown.
Nice ult. Nice play. Doesn't look like he will get turret, but yeah, he's got to be careful. He's just got to back. There's 3 people on bot side. I guess he's not. He's waiting, trying to take
a little bit of grouping being done here in mid. Varus ultimate is going to be missed. We're using the Maokai ult just to kind of prevent Pow Pow from getting all in. Mascara doing some goofy movement here.
That's scary.
Stun lands on the Pow Pow. Does some good damage onto Muffin. Gimmick's gonna try to flash, keep himself up, but it looks like he's gonna be caught. And it'll be Victor to get the kill. So unfortunate stuff there, not aware of the Pantheon's position.
I think things looking pretty even right now.
Yeah, these kills are going back and forth. Both teams have managed to get catches onto each other. Tarleton is going to go ahead and start this objective. Rift Herald. But likely not without getting contested.
Yeah, without Gimmick, it's going to be a little bit harder.
Ooh, there's a dash from Pow Pow, catching Nami off guard. Not quite able to finish the kill. Pow Pow in trouble, he gets slowed. He goes down.
Nami ult there, very, very impactful.
Aldegrand doing everything he can to stay up, but it'll be Nami to take him out.
Mascara trying, but Scion is playing very close under tower.
Turret is going to go down in mid lane. I will say, Pow Pow is sitting at level 9, Lavaris is level 11.
That's a pretty big level gap.
Yeah, and Pow Pow being one of these win conditions for Tarleton.
Gotta get levels.
Needs to try to get his level up. So he's going to continue to farm it out in mid. While the rest of the team keeps side laning. Spicy Lemon's going to keep playing it safe, sitting close to his turret. So Mascara is not really able to do much. Does chunk him about halfway down.
I'm just playing near turret. Mascara can't all in him, but he's got to be able to secure the kill to do that.
This third dragon's about to spawn in less than a minute.
Tarleton's got to stop it from getting slow point.
Yeah, definitely is a point of emphasis here for Tarleton. Mascara in a bit of trouble. He's getting ganked by Muse. He's going to go ahead and use ultimate, guarantee himself to get out. TP's coming in from Gimmick as well.
Otacon is up.
And a lot of action coming here on top. These two players kind of trapped on the turret. Mascara is going to flash that one. Gimmick, don't think he has a way out. He's getting permanently stun locked. Mascara is going to try to get out of there. But he's also in trouble. He goes down. It's a double for Muse. This Pantheon now sitting at 6 kills. Unfortunate stuff. Tarleton does get the dragon, but now Otacon is immediately started here from MSU.
It is unfortunate.
There's the Lucian ultimate doing some decent damage. These players, I think, are being forced off the Otacon here. Well done from Tarleton. A 3 versus 5. Pow Pow has to flash out of the Pantheon. Oh, a big Scion Q is going to stun both of those players. Fuyu in trouble, goes down. Follow-up is landed. Pow Pow is able to take down one. Take down 2. Big double kill for Pow Pow before he goes down.
They might have to not. They might have to wait to take Oh yeah, Mascara's in a lot of trouble.
And Mascara trying to get out of there, can't.
Can he move?
The good news for Tarleton is they were able to protect the Otacon. Bad news is they pretty much give up 5 more kills. Thankfully, Pow Pow able to get a double kill in return. Still a tough situation, nonetheless. Tarleton's going to look to regroup here towards top lane again. Maybe try and start the Otacon themselves. But to be honest with you, I'm not sure if they win the team fight or not. Be a difficult one for sure. Barrett is sitting 3 levels up on Pow Pow. Must have been able to gather some XP on his own at some point during the game. Yeah, all these players are gonna be grouping towards this Otacon besides the Volibear.
Oh, the Otacon fight.
There's no TP available for Mascara, so this is gonna be 4 versus 5, it seems.
There's a Muse just flash, no Pantheon flash.
I don't know if Tarleton wants to try and engage here, being down numbers. I think they might give it up. Looks like they are poking away a little bit. Ult comes out from Pow Pow. And there comes Gimmick. Gimmick's actually going to try and go in. They get all stunned up, taking big damage here from the Victor and the Scion. Flex takes out Fuyu. I don't know what else these players are able to do. Gimmick's in a little bit of trouble.
I mean,
Otacon's game. In the meantime, though, Mascara's been able to take out multiple turrets in bot lane. So pretty good value being found in return.
You got 2.
The remainder of Tarleton. Oh, and they might have gotten the catch here on the Muse. He's in trouble. Pow Pow's gonna go in on him. Oh, but it's gonna be Flex to save him. Val the Grand trying to run away.
The Nami is just keeping her team alive.
Gimmick is taking turret shots. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Flex with another kill. So much is going on. Mascara's been able to get quite a bit of gold as he took down those 2 turrets in bot lane during the whole Otacon fight.
Yeah, the Nami here has been multiple times. This Nami has just been saving her teammates with with heals and everything. This is just, what can Tarleton do?
Yeah, big impact from the Nami. Aris has multiple items now. It's definitely going to be a challenge. Lucian ult pretty much tickling this Pantheon. Once again, it's going to be Soul Point. Try and get earned here.
Just Tarleton is just so under-leveled right now. They don't do enough damage.
Yeah, that's going to be Soul Point earned here for the side of MSU. And Tarleton are immediately going to kind of backtrack and lean towards this Baron. Don't know if they're going to start it yet, though, because... Okay, there's the Volibear ult. Maybe just to try and get out of there.
I think they took down another turret, though.
Yeah, it's hard to say what the way back in is here for Tarleton. They have to earn one of these shutdowns. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Pantheon and Varus have big shutdowns along with the Nami. It's definitely easier said than done. Pow and Gimmick are going to look to engage on this Victor. I think Victor's aware of it. Seems to be backing up.
Yeah.
Muse is continuing to be a menace in Fuyu's jungle, even in the mid game. He looks to steal away those wolves. Once again, everything's kind of just slowed down.
Yeah.
Waiting for the next team fight in one of these objectives.
Tarleton just doing what they can.
It's gonna be Mascara to land the stun. Follow-up ult comes out from Fuyu. And here comes the team fight. Mascara gonna go ahead and ult in, looking to do as much damage as he can. Fuyu getting chunked down pretty hard. Same with Mascara. Flash goes on the Muffin, earns a shutdown for Pow Pow. Mascara goes down right after. Gimmick gets found. This Varus does an insane amount of damage.
So much damage. And they have so many stuns and roots.
And now it's going to be an immediate Baron call here. Tarleton's just in such a rough position.
Yeah.
The damage from Varus is so strong. Thankfully, they do finally earn one of those shutdowns. Would be the Nami going to Pow.
This is rough. Yo, press O for the scoreboard. There you go. Some people want to see the scoreboard.
Permanently? Yeah. There's a Scion ultimate coming out. Follow up from Fuyu. Fuyu's gonna get hit by the Varus ult as well. Tarleton trying to keep her up, not able to. Muffin gets a kill.
They're tickling the Scion.
And Mascara gets flashed on. He's gonna be in trouble. Flex gets another kill on the Pow. And Mascara's gonna try to run away. Gimmick's gonna be the next target. He gets caught by the Scion Q. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I see a way for Tarleton back in this game.
I don't really see a way either.
That's soul earned for MSU now.
Almost an 8K gold lead. 22 kills, Soul, Baron. This is
Scion's gonna get ult away from Mascara. Not able to close the distance. He's gonna continue to try to chase and just 1v1 the Scion, but the Scion really just doesn't take damage anymore. He's so tanky.
Yeah.
Mascara still chasing.
And Nami is on the way. Might be able to get. They do get the bar.
Wow, so a big shutdown for Pow Pow. Mascara just continuing the chase. He's gonna pop the ultimate. Doesn't land on the Nami. He's doing what he can. Scion ultimate used. Pantheon ult. Mascara goes down.
a huge shutdown for Pow Pow.
Yeah, finally taking out the Varus is a pretty big win for Tarleton. But there's a lot more they have to do. They're down 9K along with the Soul. Nice root there landed from Gimmick. See what they can do. Chunking down the Scion pretty hard. He's forced to flash.
Saving everybody.
Big Lucian ult. Doesn't quite land. Another flash coming out from the Nami. Buyu gets knocked up, taken down by Schmeckles. Flash come out from Victor. Gimmick taken down really low. He's slowed. He's stunned. He's taken out. Godlike for Muse. Because now, looks like they're in danger inning. Mascara is back though.
Hey.
That's a nice ultimate. Big shutdown for Pow Pow. Mascara continuing to go in.
I don't think they can end without Pantheon, but Mascara's
taking
so much
big damage. Shield's gonna try to keep him up, but he's gonna go down. As Varus is back in the fight, and now it is just Emilio. This might be it for Tarleton.
This is game.
And it looks like that's gonna be the game. Series is gonna go 2-1 in favor of MSU here. As that is GG. That
is GG, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, Tarleton's NECC season comes to a close in really close fashion. His last map kind of did get away from them, but first 2 maps were really competitive. Unfortunate stuff there as we look at the final scoreboard here. Just really couldn't get anything going here. The Pantheon kind of ran away with the game. 6K gold lead in jungle.
Yeah, and especially the Pantheon just sat in Fuyu's jungle and lived there. And
you mentioned Nami having so much impact with the healing.
Nami had a lot of impact.
And what would have potentially been a few more kills going the way of Tarleton getting saved. Yeah, an unfortunate way to end the season.
Yeah. Well, it has been a pleasure casting with Mr. Bjorddd here for League of Legends.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching. And best of luck to our guys as they continue on the rest of their endeavors.
Hopefully, y'all will tune in for us next season. And don't forget, we still have multiple teams in playoffs. We're Overwatch and I think it's just Overwatch and Valorant now, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, just Overwatch and Valorant left in playoffs here for the next few weeks.
Make sure to tune in Friday for Overwatch. That is...
But yeah, that'll do it here for us.
That's all from us.
Thanks again, guys. We're heading out.